7 wastes are there. So for a remembrance purpose, it is called as the TIMWOOD. TIMWOOD is nothing but the transport, unwanted transportation, and I stands for the excess inventory. M, motion, that is called unnecessary motion. W stands for the waiting time, elimination of waiting time. O, overproduction, over processing. D, defect. So whatever will be the process or whatever will be the industry, so these 7 based normally will be there. Once we have some effective action on these 7 based, so we able to achieve the highest quality with the shortest lead time. So MUDA, one kind of waste. So waste elimination leads to cost optimization and management excellence. So now we're going to see on each waste assess. So defect. So normally you can see in your process area. So we can categorize into a good part and a not good part. So the not good part is called as the defect. So anything that has to be redone incomplete or incorrect, it is called as the defects. So the defect can be rework or it can be scrap. So causes of defects. So once the defect is there, so our PPM will affect. So this will affect our performance in front of customer. Incorrectly processed order, inadequate education or training work instruction. So these are the some few causes. Because of these causes, the defects is acquired in our process. So we should eliminate the defects. Second will be the overproduction. So when too much of more of something is produced, so that is called the overproduction. So whatever the customer order is there, we have to plan accordingly for that order and we have to produce to the requirement only. So anything is excess requirement is called as the overproduction. Overproduction will affect the our inventory performance also, and it will accumulate the unnecessary spaces in our production area also. So these are the reasons for the overproduction. Generating reports that are not needed. So this is in the some documentation related work company. So emails sent to the people who do not need to receive them. Misuse of automation, long process setup, unbalanced workload. So these are the causes for the overproduction.
Sir, what is misuse of automation?
So misuse of automation, in a company, there will be a Xerox machine also there, fax machine also there. Okay. So what fax machine will done, what Xerox machine will do.
Xerox machine will make a photocopies of a document.
Audio to chalu nahi hai.
Send the notification to the intended recipients.
Yes. So instead of doing the same activity in different machines, so we can make in a common machine, right? So that is called as the misuse of automation. So we can club the two processes in a same area, same machines. So the one automation can be saved, right? So that is called as the misuse of automation.
Can you give an example, please? Misuse of automation.
Which kind of industry you are from?
I am from ITES, medical transcription and medical scribing.
IT industry. Okay.
Can you share for a manufacturing as well?
Okay. So in the first I will come to the manufacturing. So the manufacturing, some presses are there, right? So the presses are in a running condition. If it is breakdown, so what people will do? So the people will inform it to the maintenance team. So the machine got breakdown. So they will ask some maintenance person to make the repair for the particular machine. So how they will communicate to the maintenance team. So they will normally what will they do? They will call the people, call system. So they will call the people to attend this problem. So this will loses the time. The people has to go there and call the breakdown maintenance people to attend the breakdown. So this will take time. So if you put some hand-on system is a lighting system. If you put the green, red, yellow light in that process area, so they are able to understand. So this area is under breakdown, so the people can come automatically. So they will attend the breakdown. This is one kind of the misuse of automation in a manufacturing.
This is the use of automation.
use of automation. Misuse कैसे हो गया?
Sorry, not able to hear you.
Sir, this is the use of automation.
Just a minute, sir. Open பண்ணாதீங்க.
ये हो गया कि अपन सीएनसी में जब सारे ऑपरेशन एक साथ हो रहे हैं वहाँ भी लोग पर्ची करके
Sorry, you are asking the misuse of automation example, not automation.
Yes, we are asking for the misuse of automation example.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So misuse of automation, the topic is called as the overproduction, right? So overproduction means we are using the machine for the unnecessary, unscheduled work. So for if you're using the unscheduled work, the machine time get wasted and processing area also get wasted, right? So for that only it is called as the misuse of automation. So we have to avoid the unuse of automations. So if you do the production unnecessarily, the machine also get used, right? So that automation is getting wasted. So that's why it's called as the misuse of automation. It's understood?
Sir, automation is introduced to act only if necessary, na? How will it be misused if it's producing parts?
No, that actually the product is not required. The production is required only what customer is required. If anything is produced excess than the customer requirement, then it is called as the overproduction, right? So for the overproduction, they are using any facility, any automation. It is called as the misuse of automation.
Okay, sir.
Okay, got it.
So anything we are using not required, any automation it is not required to the respective process, that is called as the misuse of automation. Next will be the waiting. So waiting time, normally people will know. So we have to make the process so precisely. So don't make to the people to wait unnecessarily. We have to make some queue system. Here are some examples. So waiting for anything, people, task, paper signature, approval, etc. The idle time is created when waiting for invoices. So instead of making some unnecessary waiting, so we have to make some system in our area. So the waiting time will get reduced. So these are the causes of waiting: unbalanced workload, too few off machines, no clear office protocol, upstream quality problems, waiting for a signature approval. So transportation, so you can see in our process, so the process area, it starts from the raw material, right? So raw material will moving to the first stage 1 process. So next it has to move to the another process. So it should be in a uniform cyclic process. So it should be nearer area to the processing. So once we make nearer to the process area, then it is avoid the unnecessary transportations. So this will explain in one of the tool. It is called a spaghetti diagram. So we will explain detail how we'll improve the transportation. So causes of transportation, normally the poor layout. So processing extra paperwork. So you can see in some of many government offices, so they can move the unnecessary approvals for the same topic. So that is also the one kind of unnecessary transportation. Poor understanding of the process flow and large batch sizes, large storage areas. Inventory. So based on the over processing, we will get the inventory. So any supply in excess of one piece flow, often the result of overproduction, unbalanced workload, improper scheduling, unreliable suppliers. So example is the finished good inventory, work in process inventory, supplies inventory, kitted inventory. So inventory not only from the raw material area, so it should be in the WP area also or in the finished goods area also. So the inventory is bad to the company. And one more point, to overcome this inventory, so we are going to put some tools there. The tools are the Kanban system, eliminate inventory storage areas, identify bottleneck. So we'll going to see these tools in upcoming presentations. And motions. So the unnecessary motion should get avoided in our work area. So if a person working in a particular machine, right? So he should take the next process material. So that should be in the nearer area. So it has to be reached in the nearer place. So no need to he no need to drag or bend towards to get the material for the processing. So it should be in a nearer place. So then only it is easily accessible. So the unnecessary motion can be eliminated. So the causes of motion waste, poor people or machine effectiveness, that also called from the office layout, poor layout, inconsistent or no standardized visual work instruction. So the unnecessary motion also causes the fatigue to the respective operator. So that cannot be eliminated. And seventh will be the excess processing. So extra steps are processing that does not add value from the customer perspective. Effort that adds no value of the product or service from the customer's viewpoint. Customer is not paying for the waste. So the customer is paying only for the final product. So he is not paying for the rejection. He is not paying for the quality inspection. So only the product cost has to be paid. So the causes of extra processing are the product changes without process change, true customer requirements undefined, lack of communication, redundant approvals, and emails sent to everyone. So these are the excess processing. So some examples are given here. You can see, I think so. So separately positioned processing. See here. So this person is doing some process and he makes some material there. So that also some inventory. B line also making some product and she keeps some inventory. Similarly C. But if you pay in the continuous process, so everything can divided their work. So and the finished products stored in one area. So the inventory can also get reduced and productivity also get increased.
All right, Siva sir, here